This is an update on the IEU's Catholic Systemic Schools campaign on behalf of teachers and support staff. Our enterprise agreements expired at the end of last year, and we lodged a claim with the employers in November last year. Our key claims have been set out in our News Extra, but there's 5 key issues: pay teachers what we're worth, professional rates of pay, keeping pace with other professions, give support staff a fair deal. This means both rates of pay, which pick up those increases that were paid in government schools, but also improvements in conditions. A third claim is let teachers teach, cut paperwork, cut the hundreds of little things that make a teacher's job so difficult and don't add to teaching and learning. We want to allow teachers time to plan, so we've also sought a reduction of 2 hours in face-to-face teaching time. And finally, during this really difficult period of COVID, there has to be an end to staff shortages. Employers have to be serious about addressing what they can do to fix the teacher shortage, both in terms of people entering the profession and in terms of people leaving the profession and in terms of the supply of casual teachers. So something has to be done about that. The union still has not received from the employers a formal response to any of our claims. At our most recent meeting on the 23rd of March, employers promised to respond in writing at our next meeting on the 6th of April. However, based on the discussion so far, the union is pessimistic that employers will move on our key claims of paying professional rates of pay to teachers, more than 2.04%, and allowing time to plan. That is extra 2 hours less of face-to-face teaching. That doesn't mean we've had a response of any of our other claims either, but we'll have to see what happens at that next meeting. Because of this lack of progress, the Union Council on the 19th of March called on the union executive and officers to vigorously pursue our Hear Our Voice campaign, a fair deal for teachers and support staff, in the media and, if required, by taking protected industrial action. Unfortunately, the process for taking protected industrial action is quite complicated. So the union has written to all chapters in New South Wales and the ACT, asking members if they want to be part of any campaign and want to have the right to take protected action. Any such action would be in Term 2. So your chapter should have met to consider this issue and to have passed a vote. It's really important that as many people as possible are involved in that meeting and indicate their view, because if we do move to a formal vote on protected action, we need to have everyone involved or the vote will fail. So make sure members in your chapter know about the issues, make sure you've passed a motion, and make sure it comes back to the union office. Thank you for your support, and we'll be updating you regularly on the progress.